Jane Hague has always been devoted to community as a volunteer and elected leader.
Hi, I'm JP Patches. Please stop clowning around. Let's not send our future down the drain.
Jane was first elected to the Bellevue City Council in 1989. At the same time, she was appointed as manager of the King County Records and Elections Division. She started the county's first local voters pamphlet, now an integral part of elections.
Jane has got a tremendous record of accomplishment here at the county. She worked as the director of records and elections and brought a lot of expertise on elections issues here, and I think was essential in reforming our elections department and bringing it into one of the best performing elections divisions in the country.
Jane joined the Metropolitan King County Council in 1994, the first year of the county's merger with Metro.
Pete von Reichbauer, Jane Hague, and Larry Gossett were all elected in the fall of 1993. But the thing that I remember and appreciate about Jane Hague is that Jane had come into the inner city of Seattle, into the central area, and visited me at the Central Area Motivation Program. She got right to the point as to why she was there. Mr. Gossett, I have looked at and been impressed with your long record of service to poor people in this community, and I admire it. And I believe that I'm likely to become the chair of the new Law, Justice, and Public Safety Committee, and I'd like very much for you to be my vice chair. I just know that we need a broader, more visionary approach to dealing with crime and punishment in our community. And right away I said, oh, Jane, I'm very happy that you came by and we had this discussion. I'd be proud and have a feeling of privilege to work with you. That was the first sense of her willingness to work across party lines and racial lines to try to figure out what we could do more creatively than has been done in the past. That's a quality that she has continued throughout her 21 years.
Since then, she's been an active leader, elected by her peers to serve as chair of the council only 2 years into her first term. Under her watch, the county worked through 2 professional team ownership issues of both the Mariners and the Seahawks. Ultimately, construction started on both Safeco and CenturyLink Field, and both teams were retained under local owners. Jane is passionate about growth management and has carried that enthusiasm to NACO, a national organization which represents 300 county governments within the U.S. As president, she helped build a framework for counties all over the country to evaluate growth strategies.
As we work to reach a final accord on climate change here in Paris, I'm reminded of the tremendous work that Jane Hague has done over so many years on issues facing King County, tremendous challenges that needed great leadership. Jane worked to help us on balancing our books during the Great Recession, on election reform when it really mattered, and also to help establish the Eastside Rail Corridor for many generations to come.
Smart financial management is another of Jane's passions.
She's a visionary, and she's always a good leader. We've been on the budget team together for a number of years, and we worked together very hard during the years when we were in economic downturn. And many of those decisions were really painful because we knew that they were hurting real people, and we didn't really want to do that. But to be able to be sustainable over the long term, we had to make the tough decisions.
The hallmark of Jane's public service has been her work on the East Side, helping local communities throughout her district with public safety, job creation, transportation, and innovative public-private partnerships. Most recently, she's been working with regional partners on a plan for the Eastside Rail Corridor.
There was many opportunities during that time for the cities to say, this is our section and that's what we're going to do. But we all came together under her leadership to say, let's make it so that there's continuity and that there's a theme and that it works well together. And that's really going to be important.
Jane has also been a champion for the arts. playing a key leadership role for organizations like the Kirkland Performance Arts Center, Eastside Heritage, and the Bellevue Art Museum. Now, many of the Eastside's art institutions will benefit from the For Culture building grants. It means funding for building projects for the Tadauchi Center, the proposed Performing Arts Center in downtown Bellevue, along with Kids Quest Children's Museum.
You know, Jane has also, of course, been a strong and passionate advocate for arts and culture, and also for the Boys and Girls Clubs. She has a long history of working for the King County Boys and Girls Club and then the Bellevue Boys and Girls Club, and was instrumental in helping us advance our youth action plan to support further investments in kids.
Jane lives in Bellevue with her husband, Ed Springman. They are avid long-distance cyclists and have climbed many of the world's highest mountain peaks. We thank Jane Hague for her many years of public service.